Welcome back to Ride Radar, your ultimate guide to the most extraordinary machines on the planet. Today, we're showcasing something utterly unique, the Bugatti Mistral. The final expression of the iconic W16 engine, wrapped in a sculpted open-top masterpiece. With nearly 1,600 horsepower and only 99 units ever made, this is automotive art at its fiercest. Let's get into it. From the moment you approach the Bugatti Mistral, you sense this isn't just another hypercar, it's a roadster designed to leave jaws on the floor. The front fascia reinterprets Bugatti's classic horseshoe grille with a wider, more assertive expression. Flanking it are sleek LED headlights featuring laser-cut diagonal bars. It's giving a sharp visual signature, whether stationary or charging into the horizon. The body is entirely carbon fiber, exposed in visible weave options that shimmer under real-world lighting. From every angle, the curves flow seamlessly, from hood to haunches, creating a continuous sculptural arc. Looking from the side, the proportions are near perfect. A long hood, low cockpit, and twin-engine humps behind the seats that house major air intakes and act as rollover protection. The windshield curves so gracefully it feels more like a visor than glass, merging into the carbon-finished pillars. There's no folding roof because there's no roof. Instead, a minimalist fabric cover, a nod to classic roadster tradition, is stowed in the frunk. The rear hatch is clean and elegant, featuring brutal aero surfaces that channel airflow to stabilizing fins, and the massive diffuser. The signature square quad exhaust center the rear design, balanced by X-shaped taillights that glow subtly. Under motion, every angle feels purposeful, aerodynamic, and uncompromising. At speed, that profile flows and disappears, like viewing a sculpture in motion. This is a Bugatti, and its features reflect that pedigree from ultralight construction. 2. Tailored aerodynamic engineering. Built upon the same architecture as the Chiron Supersport, the Mistral's bonded carbon tub was reinforced along the cockpit to deliver rigidity without the roof. The rear humps are not decorative. They shelter breather ducts, direct cooling, air, and stiffen the chassis. Aerodynamic innovations like air curtain intakes in the front fenders and carefully sculpted underbody trays keep airflow attached even at speeds north of 250 miles per hour. The braking system is state-of-the-art, 420 mm carbon. Ceramic discs mated 2 multi-piston calipers up front, and 400 mm units at the rear, ensuring stopping power commensurate with its top speed. Unlike many ultra-luxury hypercars, the Mistral wears its scarcity on its sleeve. With production capped at 99 cars, each buyer receives bespoke personalization from the Bugatti Atelier. There are no options left unchecked. Every car comes custom-tailored in materials, finishes, and paintwork. Buyers also receive a one-on-one delivery event at Bugatti's factory in Mulsheim, along with track immersion sessions, lifetime service, and elite access to the brand's global concierge network. This is as close to owning a piece of automotive history as humanly possible. Slide into the cockpit, and you're seated in a space where form meets exacting function. The seats are deeply supportive and upholstered in buttersoft leather or Alcantara, trimmed with hand-stitched contrast that frames the driver-added cues. The gear selector is a solid chunk of machined aluminum with an embedded amber centerpiece that encapsulates a miniature sculpture of the dancing elephant. A powerful homage to Bugatti's early radiator mascots. You'll find ambient LED lighting panels along the footwells and doors, softening daylight glare without compromising the car's purposeful aesthetic under open sky. The driver interface is minimalist. A textured dash panel wraps elegantly from the doors to the center, finished with visible carbon weave or machined metal strips. The steering wheel is compact and weighty, with intuitive switchgear and functional paddles behind to operate the 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. Behind your line of sight is a narrow center display providing key information, but most settings are controlled manually even in a car this advanced. Controls for stability, suspension, modes, and chassis height are tactile and responsive, designed to feel like tools rather than buttons. As for the engine and overall performance, this is where the Mistral fully transforms into legend. Under the sculpted body lies the W16 quad-turbo engine that marks the end of an era. It produces a staggering 1,600 horsepower and 1,600 newton-meters of torque, delivered through a 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox to all four wheels. The car launches with bone-rattling authority and hits its official top speed of 420 km per hour, 261 miles per hour. Though independent testing has shown actual speeds of 282 miles per hour, 454 km per hour, making it the fastest production convertible ever created. Acceleration is equally mind-blowing. 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds. Every shift shoves you deeper into the sculpted bucket seat. Bugatti outfitted the chassis with trick dynamic mounts and body-in-white tuning that minimize vibration at speed, while Michelin Pilot's Sport Cup 2 are tires optimized for top speed, handle the grip and stability. Steering is breathtakingly precise, with zero slack and incredible feedback even while cruising beyond 3-digit speeds. The suspension, though firm, absorbs bumps silently and remains composed. It's astonishing how civilized it feels on the move, even with that adrenalized engine pounding beneath you. This hypercar isn't just about brute force, it has finesse. Wind noise is surprisingly mild, thanks to the aero shaping and a low windshield rake. Cooling systems are whisper quiet at idle. At high speeds, the twin humps ahead of your shoulders provide rollover protection and improve airflow while adding drama to the profile. The brake lights flash under rapid deceleration, serving as a fail-safe signal to following vehicles. And after all that speed, the car glides effortlessly to a stop with stable braking, even under repeated deceleration. When it comes to price, the Bugatti Mistral sits well beyond comprehension. 5 million euros before taxes in Europe. It's roughly equivalent to 4.2 million pounds. Fully bespoke models, rare finishes, and collector status have driven resale values into the €8 to 9 million range. Every purchase includes Bugatti's bespoke delivery, performance training with a factory driver on a closed circuit, and VIP service for life. If you have to ask what it costs, this might not be the car for your budget, but that's exactly the point. What sets the Mistral apart isn't just its breathtaking engine or open-top perfection. It's the fact that this is a car made to be experienced, seen, remembered, and treasured. It's the symbolic send-off to a special era of internal combustion, timeless, theatrical, and utterly uncompromising. Drivers and collectors alike see this as the epitome of hypercar engineering, refined luxury, and automotive zeal. Asterisk, that's our Ride Radar deep dive into the Bugatti Mistral, where raw heritage meets uncompromised performance. Wrapped in artistic design. If you felt a bit more alive reading about it, imagine what it's like to hear that engine roar. Hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more epic car stories. Until next time, keep your ride vivid and your radar locked on the extraordinary,